I'm Steve Speck with XO Mountain Gear. Today we're going to do the first video in the What's in Your Pack series. And this video is going to be as if I was going high country mule deer hunting tomorrow. So early season, warmer weather. You know, if this was a late season hunt, there'd be more clothes. If it was an elk hunt, I'd have my reeds and bugle tubes, stuff like that. So for me, I use the XO 3500. Very light, has plenty of space. You know, I pack very minimalist, as you can see. It gets me up to 10 days really out of it. In general, we say 5 days is the cutoff for the 3500 or 5500. For my water bladder, it's the first thing that would go in the pack. I use a platypus hoser. Very, very lightweight. These are like 4 or 5 ounces. Been using it for a couple of years now. It's very durable. I put a quick attach on it so I can quick attach my water filter when I need to. I don't have to take the bladder out of the pack. For my sleeping bag, I use a quilt from a company called Enlightened Equipment. It's a 20-degree quilt. Keeps me warm into the mid-low teens. You know, I'll sleep with my clothes on and stuff if I have to stay warmer. My sleeping pad, Thermarest NeoAir X-Lite, 12 ounces, bomb-proof pad, good R value, a great pad to have. For my shelter, on an early season warm weather hunt, I use a tarp with a trekking pole setup and a lightweight bivy sack. This is from a company called Jimmy's Tarps. This whole setup right here weighs 1 pound, so it's very, very lightweight. Stove, good old reliable Jetboil. I've had this for 4 or 5 years, never a single issue. It's the titanium model, super light, just absolutely no complaints. It runs forever on a small fuel canister. So getting to some more of the random stuff here, this is kind of my custom little kit. It's an adventure medical kit that I replaced some of the objects in with. You know, in here I've got a lighter, chapstick, extra D-loop for my bow, waterproof matches, extra batteries, some iodine tablets, just some random stuff in there. One of my favorites, this is a little super lightweight LED clip light from Cabela's. You know, that's been a good backup for me in case my headlamp, you know, I left at the truck or something like that. Stakes here to go with the tarp. I just use a super lightweight, it's 25 feet here of Dyneema cord, very lightweight. Headlamps, a black diamond spot. This is a little Jetboil retractable fork. It's been great for me. I've been using this for 3 or 4 years, never broken it. For my knife, just last year I switched to the Outdoor Edge Razor Blaze. Very impressed with this. It's got a good back to it so you can really cut into stuff, and the blades are very easily replaceable. They just pop right out. Couple other things, Tylenol PM. I pretty much live by this. I take a few every night. I'll just do a little baggie here with wipes and toilet paper. You know, put that in the side pocket on the pouch, or side pocket on the pack. This is just a custom little butt pad that I built. You know, early season mule deer hunting, you do a lot of sitting on rock, so butt pad's kind of nice. Last year, I went to Alaska and bought this DeLorme InReach, and it's become one of my favorite things in my pack. Just being able to get a text message back out and check in on things. It's kind of a good, you know, security when you're out there in the backcountry, especially on a solo hunt. Water filter, this is a Sawyer squeeze filter. This whole system right here is about 3.5 ounces. I use a platypus 2-liter bladder here. You fill that up with your dirty water, screw this on, and I actually have a rope that I tied to it so I can hang it from a tree and it'll just gravity flow right into my pack. It's very easy setup, lightweight, simple to use. For my game bags, I use tag bags. So on a mule deer hunt, I just have 2 of their kind of long, skinny ones. It's gonna easily handle a boned out mule deer. Tripod, this is a ProMaster XC 525C, great tripod. Gets eye level so you can glass standing up. Tripod head is a Vanguard PH111V. For the weight and cost, this is a very, very good head. It's nice and smooth, and will do a good job with your spotting scope. This is a Field Optics Research binocular tripod adapter, and so it just clips right into the top of the tripod. A few years ago, I started tripod mounting my binoculars, and I do that 90% of my glassing now. If I'm going to be sitting down for more than 10 minutes, I clip that in, and much more effective glassing. I use a couple different spotting scopes, you know, on an early season hunt, and I'm really trying to go lightweight. This is a Nikon ED50. These things are pretty hard to come by nowadays, but it's a great lightweight little scope. Some of the other times of the year, depending on the hunt, I'll take a Swaro ATX 25 to 60 with me. Camera, this is Sony RX100. It's pretty spendy point and shoot. I believe they're about $700–800. But if you want really high quality photos when you're out there, a good camera is definitely worth investing in. On my trekking pole, I started using these a couple years ago, and it's what led me to want to use a trekking pole style tarp tent. Absolutely love them. I will always have at least one with me, usually two with me on a trip. And for my food, I really keep it very simple. You know, mountain house meals for dinner. And during the day, what I do is basically count out. I know I need about 2,500 calories and then another 500, so I'm getting about 3,000 calories a day. I just count out protein bars, almonds. I use Belvita with almond butter packets. Just keep it really simple. I don't do a whole lot where I have to make things at home. I can just kind of throw this in a bag. And what I do is I put each day before I leave inside of its own baggie. That way, so if I'm going for 4 days, I'm gonna have 4 bags. And it's gonna help you maintain so you don't overeat early on the trip and go starving later on, or maybe you're not eating enough early in the trip and you get tired. It just keeps it's a good measuring stick to make sure you're eating enough and at the same time not overeating. Rangefinder, Leupold RX100. I think I've had this for 4 or 5 years. Never let me down. For bow hunting, it works great. You know, always have your smoke in a bottle here. On my clothing, I keep it really basic. Have my system down really well. First Light Lano or Lano QZ for my base layer. First Light Chama hoodie. First Light Uncompahgre puffy. Those 3 things right there, I know if it's 15 degrees or 90 degrees, I'm gonna be covered. And then for pants, I'm actually wearing these Prana Stretch Zion pants. Started wearing those 3 or 4 years ago, and I bounce back and forth between that and the First Light Corrugate pants. Really like these Prana stretch pants. They're nice. We just picked them up and selling them on our SNS Archery website. I take 1 extra pair of socks with me. These are my actually extra pair, and then these on a mule deer hunt I'll take for stalking, so that way if I slip my boots off I can slip these on and get pitch and pine and dirt on them and not have to worry about it. And for my binoculars, Swaro SLC, these are 10x42s. Probably, you know, I have the advantage of being able to look through a lot of glass through SNS Archery and take a lot of glass in the field. These are by far my favorite pair out there right now. And for shoes, along with keeping everything nice and lightweight, I switched to like Gore-Tex trail running style shoes. These are the Salomon X Ultra Mids. Very lightweight, very comfortable. Gore-Tex version, so they're waterproof. Some guys need more ankle support. I've found that I'm much more better off with these. No blisters. My feet don't sweat because they breathe a lot better than a leather boot. And being a lot lighter, there's a lot less fatigue at the end of the day. So that's pretty much it. And I think we're going to put everything in a pack here, weigh it, just to show you the final weight of everything. And you'd be surprised how lightweight this is, and I'm really not missing anything when I'm out there. There's not something else that I wish I had with me. Okay, now that we got everything loaded up, we're just going to show you just how light this is. This is everything I need. The only thing not in here is water, which obviously fluctuates, and there's only 1 day's worth of food, so each day after that is about 1.25 pounds to 1.5 pounds of food per day. So 20 pounds, 11 ounces. And that's with spotting scope, tripod, camera, trekking pole, everything on the pack.